Hey guys, I'm doing another video and I'm going to be doing this as a guided message for those that are drawn to it, okay? I'm not going to pick any specific zodiac. I think a lot of these, especially these oracle cards, they're kind of hitting to where, you know, it can help as any people, no matter what your zodiac is. So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. For this one, the King of Pentacles is the overall energy. This is, you know, material abundance, financial abundance. This is actually, you know, the King of Pentacles, he builds a life of luxury for his loved ones and himself. And he does this over time because earth signs are slow. He does this over time. But now when you're the king, when you start out as the page, you're getting there, then the knight, and then when you're the king, it's like you can finally enjoy that luxury. Now, the overall center, like the central issue, is the Knight of Wands. This is like still working on, maybe you've got your financial stuff under control, but working on your passionate side, you know, more loving, more caring. It does look like in the recent past, or if you want to put that as just a clarifier, this is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and it's like finally not deceiving yourself. This can be someone else maybe deceived you, but this could be also not deceiving yourself. And with the Chariot in reverse, this doesn't mean there's not any forward movement. It just means you're moving it in a slower way. You're methodically thinking it out. So I'm going to pull an oracle card. And we got 37. So that's 10. 7 and 3, or 3 and 7 is 10. And I'm looking at it. I've seen this one before. I think I did this last night on a reading. There's a man and a woman there. And then in this center little, looks like a camera, but it's got like picture photos of different people standing there with different looks on their face. There's some that are sad, some that are happy, some that are just, you know, they have a somber look on their face. Maybe this is many faces of different people or one person. Maybe this is the going through the changes and transformations of your life. And you're going to get to this overall energy of the King of Pentacles. Relationships and interaction with others. It says our life is defined by relationships, families, partners, friends, and foes. Each enter and passes through like a comet crossing through our sky. Some shine briefly, never to return again, and gradually fade from memory. Others settle in and remain in our orbit. A mechanical photography device displays those who have played a part in our lives. I don't know if you guys can see it, if there's any glares. The intricate rotations create infinite combinations to represent the presence and partings, mimicking the steps of an imaginary cosmic dance. Some will remain as permanent participants, although the closeness will oscillate and be relative to each other. Additional frames will constantly be added, waiting to portray others who will enter our lives in the future. So my understanding is, you know, living your life realizing that some people cross your path for a reason, and it doesn't mean that they have to stay. So in essence, you know, if it's someone that you generally love and care about, you let them go, And if it's meant to be, they come back to you. And, you know, with soulmates and twin flames, there's so many people that get into the mindset that, well, they're meant to be in my life, so they have to stay in my life. And so they push them away by being like that, because they're possessive of the fact that, well, they're probably doing something behind my back, because you have these fears there, because fear places doubt, etc. But if you release your fears and submit or succumb, or however that word is, you know, like to who you are inside, and know that generally, no matter who passes through your life, you're always going to be with yourself. And so you have to be happy with yourself in order to maintain a connected relationship and not break it down by your fears. Because that's what happens to so many relationships and marriages. They have this idealization of this is how it's supposed to be, and it's going to be this way forever. And so they hang on to it, they clutch it, and then people change this. You know, you start out as a cocoon, you know, or power roll that works, and then you become a butterfly. Well, people slowly change too. And when they don't have that happiness generally within inside of them, by allowing a person to grow individually, then it affects the relationship. I'm not saying relationships can't grow together, because a lot of times you've done so much growing throughout your life that when you finally meet that person, the rest that you have that could be fears, then you release it because you heal each other. But you cannot expect or depend on someone to do this for you. You have to do it within yourself, in the essence of explaining, release them to the universe, in hopes that, you know, maybe they'll come back to you, but maybe they won't. And that is the ultimate surrender. And once you do that, then you realize that you can be okay to be alone. And then if they come back, it just makes you and them that much stronger. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing from this. It's like, this is what your goal is. The King of Pentacles. Right now, you're at this Knight. So you've graduated from the page. You've faced some things, because obviously you have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and it's no longer deceiving yourself, but you're still allowing your fears to hold you back with this, with the Chariot in reverse. So the universe will give you the most ultimate gift if you're willing to not hold on to it so tightly in fear that you'll leave it. Then you suffocate it and you burn that light out. So I don't know, maybe this will help somebody. I'm going to go ahead and post this one, and then I'll get another one. What is the time? Yeah, because it takes me longer to upload these if I get them too long. So then I'll get another one.